Hello everybody, welcome to Tiffany Lives Tarot. I'm Tiffany and I make tarot down to earth and practical so you know exactly how to move forward with your life. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, please click on this little button over here and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on notifications so you know every time I have a new video out. They come out about once or twice a week. You can also subscribe to my blog at tiffanylives.com. You get a 10-minute free reading just for joining my email list. And of course, there's a ton of other cool stuff there as well. All right. Today, this is your weekly reading for the week of June 22nd. And if you're coming across, 2020, but if you're coming across this and it's, we're beyond that date, don't worry. The fact that you found this and you are attracted to it means it is your reading and it is still relevant. So let's take a look at what we've got going on. Present conditions. Oh, this looks good. Yeah. All right, we've got, getting situated here. Wheel of Fortune, and we've got the Two of Cups. Oh, I like it. So the Two of Cups can represent love and relationships and a new relationship. It can represent more than that as well. That's a very traditional interpretation of this card. Cups represents love, emotion, connection, and this can symbolize a new connection with a current relationship. Maybe it's going to the next level, or it's been reignited and it's full of passion again. It can represent having met somebody new that you're excited about, that you're connecting with, and it can represent something that you're working on or connected to that you really are investing your whole heart and soul in. It could be a project or a job or some dream that you've had. It's a really great card regardless. And what I love is that it's accompanied by this Wheel of Fortune card. If you saw my video with this card a few weeks ago, then we know that the Wheel of Fortune, this represents the universe turning the wheel of life, and we're up, then we're down, and so on. And it looks like we're starting the week in an upturn and maybe even that circumstances around us are forcing us to dig deeper inside and really connect to what we are passionate about, what and who we love, what our value system is. There's a lot that's been happening beyond our control. But I love that for the first time in weeks, we're starting off with some really positive energy. So this is exciting. Let's look at our external or internal influences. Interesting. We've got the Five of Wind, fear. And at the wind, this represents our intellect, the way we think about things, our perspectives. Now at the Five of Wind, we start experiencing this kind of fear. It's a mental fear when we have invested a lot of ourselves into something outside of ourselves, maybe taken on the values. When we're think political parties, people get very invested in those, and they represent values to them. They get a certain identity from subscribing to a particular political party. It can also represent a job. If you've worked at the same job or in the same career for years and years, you've invested, and it's a value system and it's part of our identity. And when that gets wiped away somehow, you lose the job or the political party fails you in some way, we feel like we're losing our sense of identity and our clarity around what we're doing. And it seems that perhaps with this Wheel of Fortune and this Two of Cups, that we're being forced to dig deeper than the intellectual processes we use to navigate our lives. And that it's forcing us to dig deeper and to stop intellectualizing what we're going through or logicking out what our next steps are going to be at a time where every day things are changing. But if we dig deep, connect heart and soul to our higher power, that guides us through. When our external systems fail, this is what guides us through. Now let's look at our insight and action. Ooh, all right. We have a leg up and not for you. And again, you know, this card really goes well with this fear card. We are starting to come to terms that things are changing. Certain things are not going to go back to the way that they were, or that things I once believed in, we no longer, that's changing on us. And again, there's our Wheel of Fortune putting circumstances in our way purposely to make us take a different look at things. Yeah, and to dig deeper for this. This goes also well with our A Leg Up card, because at a certain point, we have to ask for help. And that's what this card is about. Asking for help, asking others, asking your higher power, whatever you like to talk to when you go inside your head. You know, that's what this is about. And it looks like we're really being pushed this week to kind of surrender to your heart and soul connection, to maybe a new sense of identity and values that is different from what's gone before. Let's take a look at our advice. Oh, okay. Interesting. We got no. Don't worry. And we got big happy changes. Exciting. Now, this no, it goes along with these cards. This is really intense. We are starting to understand in a different way what our limits are and how we have limited ourselves. And just through living through the way life used to be, to put it in very general terms, we're coming to terms with that things are different, and we must change. We have to. And that, when I say we must change, I'm talking about connecting in this way with that heart and soul connection. Because if we do, big happy changes are on the horizon. Awesome. You saw it here first. Yay. Please let me know how this resonates with you. It looks like a very interesting week. I'd love to know how it turns out. If you would like to make this information more personal to you, please book a reading with me at tiffanylives.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, and I have links for all of this below the video. Take care until next week. I will see you then. Bye-bye.